Full transparency, I don't own the previous figure with the cape.
Why are you saying it like that?
Thankfully, Hasbro removed the cape, but how does this top-heavy figure fare? Find out in this week's review of Marvel Legends Across the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man 2099. Head of the Spider Society, Miguel O'Hara monitors the Spider-Verse, preserving the common hardships among spider people.
And that's canon.
What do you...
Adopting his murdered doppelganger's daughter and leaving the Spider-Man life behind, Miguel was forced to watch as everyone was deleted from existence.
Accessories! Does this purse go with my bra, bruh?
Spider-Man 2099 comes with a set of relaxed hands and a set of fisted hands. Not included is a set of talon or clawed hands. Miguel also has a removable multiversal gizmo, essentially a smartwatch that stops people glitching in universes not native to their own.
Much cooler than a watch.
Okay.
Speaking of glitching, why does his artificial intelligence Lila come with Spider-Gwen and not him? Spider-Man 2099 also comes with a masked head sculpt to mask his identity. Swapping out for the unmasked head, you'd think that the only Spider-Man that's not funny would have an angry expression, which I guess would work for the brooding type, but why is he so white? The pale skin tone makes Miguel look less like Oscar Isaac and more like a sad Kelso.
Burn! Hey man, that's a burn.
Articulation, bruh.
Miguel's head's on a recessed ball joint, giving him not a lot down, not a lot up, some left to right, and a decent amount of tilt. There's a supreme crunch forward, and this time when you go backwards, the design does continue through the ab crunch, and we get a waist swivel that does break up the spider logo. Arms rotate all the way around, there's a bicep swivel, a pinless double jointed elbow, arms ball and hinge straight out, hands rotate, hinging down and up. The legs kick up, not great for a Spider-Man, out, okay amount. There's an upper thigh swivel, a pinless double jointed knee, but you will notice that other knee giving out, and that's because the joint is loose. No boot swivel, feet hinge down, hinge up, and rocks like an AI girlfriend.
I'll always remember you, Fry. Memory deleted.
Go sit yourself.
Even with those swords protruding from his forearm, Spider-Man 2099 can go sit himself.
Alright, first up, a spider, but not quite yet a man. A boy standing in a b-boy stance. Here's Miles Morales. And you don't have to twist my arm to say uncle. Here's Miles's uncle, the Prowler. When it comes to villains, I don't think he gets that top spot. Nonetheless, here's Spot. And next up, with Lila tacked on her arm, here's Spider-Gwen. And his second in command, but not in demand, because I got her on clearance. Here's Spider-Woman. In England, a trunk is called a boot. So what do they call boots? With the high boots to boot, here's Spider-Punk.
Think unsexy thoughts. Think unsexy thoughts.
If money is power, then with great power comes great responsibility, which is another way of saying that I opted not to get the previous Spider-Man 2099. Is it just me, or does 2099 make him sound like a Spider-Man on clearance? But that's not going to stop ya brah from comparing the two releases. Hasbro could have changed the color scheme and just called it a day, but they didn't. The web pattern is more defined in the sculpt and continues into the ab crunch. Not sure if the wonky knees is a common QC issue or if it's just mine, but with no claws or the hinge in the head and neck, those Blue Panther poses are impossible. Despite being the most top-heavy figure in the wave, the upper knee joint is super loose, so Dark Garfield's knee often gives out under his own weight. You know, it would have made a world of difference if only the forearm shanks were removable. Certain stationary poses make him look like he's peacocking. So for shelf collectors, Spider-Man 2099 takes up more real estate depending on the pose. Whether he's standing at his desk doing his Tony Stark thing, or choke-slamming teenagers into trains, Miguel O'Hara is a must-have for anyone building a Spider-Verse display. And while this ninja vampire may age well, I suspect his figure won't.
How many people live here?
Me and my mom.
So 2.
My dad.
3.
Died.
2. You wasted my time a little bit.
So if we do get another Miguel for a Beyond the Spider-Verse movie, I expect Hasbro will address the unmasked head sculpt and his ability to look up.
How much do you weigh?
Make sure to like and subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay up to date with your bra. And remember, collect responsibly.